So, since I can't invite people over to come see my garden, I decided to make a video. This year I wasn't planning to do much for my garden, but given the present circumstances, I decided to do more than the bare minimum. And now I want to show it off. Normally I would tell myself I'm going to have a garden party to show off what I've been doing, but I can't even pretend that that will be the case this year. So anyway, let me show you what I have. So I have, let's see, how many beds? 6 beds, 7 if you count the little square one in the middle with our wedding rose. That was a gift from the choir when Aaron and I got married. There's wedding rose. It's still there. Almost 10 years and it's still there. Let's see, the beds, the big beds are 12 foot by 4 foot, and the littler beds in the middle are 9 foot by 4 foot. I found that 4 foot beds is about as much as I want to deal with. It is easy enough to maneuver in the middle of, but still big enough that I can do something exciting with it. So let's see all the stuff I have. So I have some tomatoes. Yay, tomatoes. I don't remember what kinds I have in that bed because those are my extra ones. Over here I have a bunch of bamboo stakes to do pole beans. And there are pole beans in the ground. A bit late. They probably should be poking out by now, but we'll see. Such is life. Over here is all the tomatoes. So I have 3 varieties of tomatoes in here. Cherry tomatoes, and then these I think are black Krim. And over here I have some Brandywine. These are all grown from seed in my basement. I believe the style of staking I use is called like Florida trellis or something, and it's you weave some twine in between the poles to make them stay up, so it collapses down a lot more than the tomato cages, which I have over there. Let's see, over here I have some peas, which always take longer to grow than I think they will. And then on this side, I tried growing some greens. So I have some arugula on the right and mixed baby greens over there. And this worked out really well. I just scattered some seeds on the ground and then covered them up and marked off where they were, and they came up real nice. Let's see, I've also got some radishes. They didn't all come up, but some of them did, and we ate some of them today. They were pretty small. I'm still getting the hang of growing radishes. Let's see, and then over here I have some basil and some more tomatoes. And then I have a couple mounds here, which you can't really see, that have some butternut squash. So hopefully those will come up. And then I have some lettuce. This bed gets a lot of shade, so I'm still figuring out what to even do with it. Lettuce is pretty good here, but everything else grows so poorly in this bed, so we'll see. And then on the back, I have my espaliered apple trees. Look at those apple trees. And they're basically all trained now. Last year was when I grew the top tier. So this year they just need to fill out. And yeah, so these are a variety of apple tree that dates to, I think, the late 16th century, early 17th century. Let's see, it even says which kind it is here. Yeah, it's the Calville Blanc, and it goes way back. And then over here I have a complementary tree, which is a kind of golden apple, I think. But I've not had a lot of luck with this one. As you can see, it's still like got to do its last row because we had a year there where it didn't grow very well at all. And then the bottom leg here didn't, like, it got cut off one year, and I think some of it is it gets too much shade. But we'll see. I'm keeping at it. Yeah, so that's my garden. So, yay. Happy Memorial Day.